Inside the Triangle, the Decker Truckline Podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Inside the Triangle. I am your host, Darren Ladley, and today we have a group of the night operations. So we're going to talk a little bit about what they do and anything they can do to help you guys. So first, I'm going to introduce Allie.
Hello.
Hello. All right. So, Allie, how long have you been with Decker Truckline?
3 years.
3 years. Okay. Been in night operations the whole time?
Yep.
Okay. You're a night owl. Is that what?
Yep.
Okay. You like that overnight shift?
Yep.
Okay. So, before you came to Decker, what'd you do?
I was assistant manager at a cleaning company.
Like a service company, or what's the one that cleans after disasters across the street? Service master?
No,
type deal?
I was at Simply Clean. I did the county buildings, like the police office and the DHS building. Yeah.
Okay.
Those buildings.
So what brought you here? How'd you find this night operations job?
Well, my paychecks were bouncing for that place, so I had to get another job quick.
Quick, huh?
Yeah, so I did the temp agency, and they got me Decker.
Oh, okay. So you went through them, and then they got you hired in here. Okay, Awesome. All right, and then we also have Alexa.
Hi.
Hi. And Alexa, how long have you been with us?
I just hit my 4 years.
Just hit your 4 years, all right. And always night operations?
Yep.
Okay. And what'd you do before you came in here?
I was actually across the street at Cobblestone, and so I was kind of familiar with Blaine Martin and Gary Northrup and everyone that stayed there, so that's kind of how I got.
Gary, why was Gary staying there? Is there something we don't need? Did Gary got a side life that we don't know about? I mean.
No, it was kind of mostly in the winter.
Okay.
When it was too treacherous to travel.
Gary was scared to travel. The guy who still until this, but I mean, he drove more miles than some drivers I have besides working in the office. So, all right. So how did you find out about this position?
Yeah, like I said, just Blaine Martin coming over, staying at the hotel, kind of getting familiar with them. And then I just put in an application because I was like, I'll try my luck.
Okay.
I want somewhere better.
And you won the lottery. Here you are. Okay. And then we have Juan. Okay. Juan snuck in here because I didn't have him on my list of showing up. But if there's a microphone, Juan's going to stick his face into it. So,
hello.
All right, Juan. So, Juan, what's your story? How long you been here?
6 years. Been here about 6 years. Started in the wash bay for 2, I think. And then, 2 years. And then started working with Willie. Been about there for about 4 years now.
And how did you find out about the night operations position?
Online through Indeed. I went through Indeed.
Even though you were working here, you found it through that?
Sorry. Sorry.
See, I said night operations. Come on, Juan. Come on. You still waking up?
Yes.
Okay.
But what was the question? I thought you asked me how I...
All right. So somebody got promoted recently. And who was that? Well, is it really promotion?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Do you know what are you going to do?
I will be taking over Alyssa Martin's board,
Okay.
so I'll be a dispatcher.
Whoa! Alyssa's board?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
I forbid it. I forbid it.
I don't know. It's kind of official. I got the selfie with Lisa today, so yeah.
Oh my! So what's
It is official. Is
Yep.
she here?
Yeah, she was earlier. I think she's gone now.
You
though.
didn't see all the pictures? Oh my God! She had 100 pictures. She got a hold of Marcia. She got a hold of everybody. So
She even got a hold of Kay.
yes, yeah. So do you know? It's daytime hours. The sun will be out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might have a little bit of color on me now.
Okay, you could actually get out and get some sunshine.
Yeah.
Okay, no more goth look or actually Night of the Living Dead. Okay, all right. So you're coming into the office. All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
You've earned it. Okay.
I've put up with a lot.
I know. You've put up with me on the weekends a lot of times when I'm driving, so I know how a pain in the butt I am. So, what hours do you guys, one at a time? What hours do you guys usually work?
During the week, we're 4 to 11, and then overnight shift, they're 11 to either 7 or 8.
You don't ever intermix, and you guys once in a while do the 11 to 8, or do you always stay?
On the weekends, me and Alexa, now she's leaving me.
Oh, somebody doesn't sound very happy about that.
The 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., me and her rotated for the weekend.
All the time, or just recently has that been, or has it been?
No, when Lindsay left, because we have to watch the EDIs, Walmart EDIs.
What's EDI?
It's the loads that come through. We can accept them or decline them.
Okay. So as drivers don't know, that's how we get all our loads. They come through it's electronic digital interface is what I'm going to say. It sounds, who knows if it is, but hey, I sound intelligent, don't I?
Hey, it went with the letters, so it sounds good.
and so it comes in, the loads come in, we have to accept them or reject them if it's loads we want and so on. So that's what you guys have to watch on the weekends, you said?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So once your shift starts, what do you guys do? How do you prepare yourselves?
Go through the 1,000 emails for the beginning of the shift, mark what ones you need to follow up on, check off all the lists you need to do at night, go through the first round of temp checks because the first round usually is the worst.
So temp checks, what do you mean?
Go through everybody's load who's in progress, and if anything is coming up on red on our side, we call or message driver and check Orbcom, see what's going on with the reefer.
So you get a list, or is it a computer database, or do you get a listing of, okay, these are reefer loads, we know they have to be set for on a certain temperature, or how do you get that list?
It's the McLeod software, so it syncs up with Orbcom, and if it's not set as we have it in McLeod, then it'll come up red.
Okay, so a couple weeks ago when I set my unit wrong, and I didn't set it wrong, I sent in the wrong temperature, and somebody sent me a message back. How did that get to you guys?
Your loaded call essentially on that one.
Okay.
We would've
So when
matched
I
it.
put in, because it was supposed to be at 24 continuous according to the bills, but the load information I was sent said 26 stop start. And so that when I punched that in, it automatically came to you wrong, correct? And then so you had to address it.
Yep.
Okay. How often does that happen?
Quite often.
Like is it usually the driver made a mistake, or is it because the bills, the customer wanted it at a different temperature than they told us?
Yep, it's mostly usually that. We have the wrong information.
Okay. So, and speaking of that, because I deal with that a lot, I think the drivers do, is the drivers blame us a lot for information that was given to us wrong. Because when the load comes in on EDI, it just gives you the basic information and that's it. And then we dump it into our computer system, we add it in, and there's the load. So this is information that they've given us. Okay. But how do you deal with a driver who got the wrong information?
It's not too crazy. I mean, it's just, you got to look at it, of course, driver sending in his loaded call, and then the Geo tab yells at him, hey, wrong intel set, wrong temp. Oh, but that's what you guys told me to set it at, and they'll call us, hey, what's going on here? This is what the bills call for. But, you guys are telling me to put it at this. And okay, no problem. We'll go ahead. Like you said, it happens. We just get the wrong information, sent to us. But it's simple. Call us. Or send us a
Pickup
message.
numbers is probably a big one. You probably see
Pickup numbers,
order
yeah.
numbers. They're wrong in the computer, and it's not. They were sent to us wrong. And you guys, kudos to you guys, because I've stated this. You're going to have it easy now, okay? Because during the daytime we've got 12 dispatchers or whatever it is fleet-wide, and probably more than that, more like 15 to 17. And now all of a sudden at 4 or 5 o'clock tonight, how many do we go to? You three, and that's it.
Yeah.
And so the stuff, especially on the weekends, I mean, the stuff you guys deal with, kudos. What are some of the wildest things you heard or had happen to you? Alexa?
Well,
Nothing wild like guy. I mean, here, and she'll probably edit this out, but one of the wildest weekends I ever had was.
I worked.
So I know you can't get into stories like that, but something similar along that line. I'm just.
man. I mean, probably the craziest I've ever had is like one time I had a guy who was probably down in the southern region for a flatbed, and another driver for another company there just decided to come over and start attacking him with one of those cheetah bars.
Yeah.
And he called in, and just the way he was explaining it, I kind of felt bad. He was being attacked, but just the way he was like, he hit me with a cheater pipe. It just made me giggle, and I felt bad.
And he didn't want, that probably wasn't
Yeah.
what he wanted to hear, you giggling. So, yeah.
I mean, that's the craziest thing I could think of. Maybe some accidents were pretty intense, but that's about it.
I mean, the riding period was pretty crazy, keeping the drivers out of the route on that one for the protesting,
Yeah.
the riots. That was pretty interesting.
So you guys were involved in that of having to, okay, well, I know this is going on in Minneapolis or Portland or anything like that. So if the driver had concerns, you had to route them around him?
Yep. That one was pretty good. You'd have to social media up trying to find all the actual bad areas.
So when it comes to say accidents, okay, you guys deal a lot with that accidents. What's the procedure for if a driver has an issue like that at nighttime?
We can handle pretty much all the accidents. There's a couple of times we need to call on call, but if they're just simple parking lot, just accidents, they're pretty easy and straightforward to handle.
That's what it is mostly for me. Just a lot of, hey, parked out of Love's, was in bed, and someone backed into me. All right, quick, simple, exchange information. That's it.
What about late deliveries?
Luckily, we have almost every email after hours to get that fixed and email over after hour contacts.
Because I know one of the things you guys, the drivers, I actually made a comment on this. All the notes you guys take. I mean, every night, you guys write down pretty much anything that's going on, anything's happening. So when the dispatcher comes in the morning, everything is right there from the time that it happened. So it gives them an update. So they're not left in the blind. So the DM should know. Does that take a lot of time to do that? I mean,
Not really. I type fast, so the notes don't take that long.
So when it comes to claims and issues along with driver shortages, extras, anything like that, how many com checks, express codes? How do you guys deal with that quite often? Also,
Yeah, every night.
what is it mainly for?
I would say the number one is lumper for the express code, since we switched over to that instead of putting the money on the card and then transfer it over to the check. And then claims are pretty straightforward, and you could have after-hour contacts. We have sheets for that, safety provided.
Has maintenance support helped you a lot in what you guys do? Has it eased it up everything on a little bit, maybe because now you can put some of the stuff to them?
It's made it easier. They moved maintenance support into the main building, so we can just go over there, talk to them real quick, and then sit back down.
Okay.
Any issues, anything, fueling, refueling trailers, Hey, anyone, if they can't get in contact with the right people, then yeah.
Well, I think I saw something the other night that you went out and washed a trailer out for a guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was for Prestige gentleman, James McKee.
Yep.
Yeah, we just had to wash him out, and then he was like, hey, need to pick up in Prestige? All right, come over to Fort Dodge, we'll wash you out, and just let us know when you're here and everything. And just went out there, quick, spray it out, and on your way. And yeah, everything was good, I think.
No, he seemed very happy with it. So I was just surprised that that's above and beyond, because that isn't in your job title. You know that, right? I bet you if I go down to HR and I say job duties, I don't think trailer washouts is in the job duties. Okay, so I mean, are you going to go out and wash trailers, Alexa?
I do.
You do?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
You do too?
Yeah.
God dang, kudos. You do more than I would, because I'd say, isn't there another clean one down there at the bottom of the hill?
Usually there's not. That's why we go do it.
We're
Okay.
a jack of all trades.
You're a jack of all trades. What are some of the most stressful duties that you have to deal with?
Anything that honestly upsets the driver, because it's the most upsetting thing, most stressful thing when anything goes wrong and a driver calls in and they're just gnawing your head off because something went wrong. That's easily the most stressful part about the job. But like earlier, what John had said, I try to explain to them that we're in the same boat. Something went wrong and we're both in the same boat. So you reach out to me for help and I'm going to do everything I can to help you. And that's it. That's all there is to it. I know it's hard to not be upset about something happening, but I'm here to help. That's all there is. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to make anything harder. I want to make it easier for them.
I'm going to agree. When they take it out on us, yelling nonstop, you can't get anywhere when you can't even listen to what we're going to say. So,
I agree, yeah.
yeah, I usually, if there's not that often, I've had to transfer one to you, but it's not that often. And usually if it comes to that point, I either say, call me back when you calm down, and then we can talk.
Mm-hmm. And I've heard you guys do that before.
I'll say same thing. You don't want it's stressful when the driver's upset, and then when a customer's hounding you. It's like, oh, when are you going to pick up the load? Oh, as soon as the driver, he has a rejection, he's got some product on the trailer. So yeah, as soon as we get that handled, we're on the way. We'll go pick that up as soon as possible. But no, like sometimes customers get upset too, and they'll be hounding, what's going on and everything, and getting everything situated. That's it. Gotta let them know too.
If you could change anything in your job, what would you do? What would you change?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. I love night ops. I love.
Then why are you leaving? Zinger! Okay.
Okay, fine. My hours, but yeah, we got that solved. So
Allie?
No, it keeps it interesting all night.
Juan?
Oh, I'd say bring a barbecue up here.
Well, I saw one outside the door a couple weeks ago. Did somebody drag one over here?
That's what we did, a little 4th of July thing. Any drivers that were here at the terminal made little burgers and stuff.
Okay. I know you like to feed the drivers. I think you got
Yes.
you got a love-hate relationship with food, don't you, bud?
I do.
Yeah, okay. All right. Does he do all the cooking while you guys are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Okay. You don't go hungry, do you?
No.
Okay.
Make sure I do too. I'll ask everyone. All right, what's dinner tonight? What's going on? And
He's the Duran Barlow of the night shift. Okay.
sometimes when Dennis Waterson's in town, he'll get a break.
Oh
'cause
my
Dennis
God,
will feed
Dennis!
us.
Yeah. Well, Dennis just goes out and buys you a pizza or something like that, doesn't he? Or-
No,
No, he
he'll
cooks in
throw
this
down
crock-
in the crock pot.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
makes some good chili.
Well, I've always said with Dennis, if he doesn't have Decker tattooed on his hiney, I'd be totally amazed because the boy just loves Decker truck. And yes, Dennis, I said that. Okay. All right, little bit of rapid fire questions from Katie's list here. Favorite movie, Lexa?
Go.
Oh,
I have too many. Any of the Harry Potters? I don't know.
any of that? Well, just say Harry Potter.
Okay, Harry Potter.
Okay, Allie.
The Underworld series.
All right. Hey, I'm a fan of both of those. Okay. All right, Juan.
Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay. I take it you're a Leonardo fan, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. What do you do for fun?
Crochet.
You don't look like a crocheter to me. I would have never, ever, 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 ever picked crochet. Okay, because raise your arm up. Okay. So I'm guessing you either ride or you date a rider. Am I right? Or you were just drunk one night and that's what we ended up with.
We can go with that.
Okay, we can go with that one. Okay. Allie?
Any free time.
If she tells me crocheting, I'm really gonna flip out. Okay.
No,
Okay.
I take the kids to the park or pool and do a lake when I have free time.
When you have free time, okay, all right. With the kids in this job, you probably don't have much, or
And I do school.
and you do. What are you doing in school for?
A bachelor of marketing.
Okay, all right, cool. Juan, cook.
That's it. Hang out with friends. That's
Okay.
it. Just hang out with family. Got the family living close by here too. Hang out with friends. They got out in Des Moines and Ames, so
Okay.
hang out with them.
All right.
I never see you in Ames.
Well, it's a big town. My God, how do you?
Never see you there.
You ain't going to the proper bars, okay? He's hanging. You're hanging down at Size Roost, and he's hanging at Blondie's or whatever that is. Yeah.
Heard of Blondie.
All right, Alexa, favorite music.
Country.
Country?
Yeah.
See, blowing me away. I never. Okay. Allie?
I can't pick one. I listen to everything.
Okay. I do too. But if it was one thing you had to listen to all day, what would it be? You have no choice.
Probably rock.
Okay. Like 80s rock, new rock, alternative rock. Favorite band?
Green Day.
There you go. Okay. 90s alternative. Okay. All right. Juan?
I'll go like the pop radio. Well, just a lot of radio.
top
Okay. You're a Britney Spears fan, are you?
That's it. You'll hear me working.
Is
down
she?
there.
Is she?
We'll
Is he
start
out there
the
singing?
radio.
Oops, I did it
We
again.
will too.
Yeah?
We'll get down in the office. Have
Okay.
the radio, turn it up a little bit. And
She's
sing
so
all the
happy to be
hits.
gone. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna miss it when Whitney comes on. That's my
Oh, Whitney
favorite.
belting out. Yeah, something. Yeah. Bodyguard movie or whatever that one is. Yes. All right. last one. Besides your basic, I'm reading, and yeah, you know I don't read. I just do. Besides your basic necessities, what's something you couldn't live without?
My dog.
And what kind of dog do we have?
She's a mix between a pit and a lab.
Okay. Well, that sounds familiar. Oh, look at her. Did you see? Yeah. Because you listen to our podcast, right?
I do, yes.
Okay. And did you hear what she did?
No.
What I do?
Without her husband's knowing and without her husband's permission, she just went to the dog pound and ordered and bought herself or picked up herself a 90-pound pit bull.
Well, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I told him before we took him home. He just didn't know I applied to take him home.
Oh, okay. All right.
We don't need to talk about that. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I got a Shih Tzu. I'm a Shih Tzu guy. All right. So, Allie.
I would say my kids and my dogs.
Okay. And what kind of dogs you got?
I got Great Pyrenees and a Husky / Australian Shepherd.
Damn, you guys like big dogs, don't you? Okay.
Pet people.
All right. Juan,
Same thing.
what do you got for a dog? A Chihuahua, don't you?
No, English Bulldog.
English Bulldog? All right, now that's a cool dog. All right, Wild Master or Pyrenees is a really cool dog. They're all cool dogs. Dogs are dogs. My Shih Tzus, our next door neighbor's got a Rottweiler.
Oh.
And he wants to play with my Shih Tzu so bad. He jumps the wall all the time and just comes up, and my Shih Tzus don't want nothing to do with him. He's bit him I don't know how many times. I'm just waiting. One of these times that Rottweiler's just going to eat him. But yeah, it's just amazing what a little turd will do. All right. And then we have a trivia question. All right. Our trivia question for this week is, whose voice do you hear in the intro to the podcast? You don't have to answer. You
Okay, I
guys
was going
know.
to say, I know it.
But you can't call in and answer. Okay. All right. What's your final thing of any advice you could give to any of the drivers out here at Decker Truck Line? I want your advice.
Be patient with us, honestly. I know it's hard, but patience will get you a very long way. It really will.
Allie?
Make sure you match the bills with the stuff we send you so you don't get halfway into a state and have to turn around.
Hey, I've heard it happen many, 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 many times. So, all right, Juan?
Any issues, shoot, just give us a call. Like Alexa said, be patient. Any issues, let us know. Pick up numbers, any accidents, and we'll get you the right information and we'll get you rolling.
I agree. Patience. I've stated it many times. Patience, patience, patience. If you don't have patience in this business, you're not going to be in it for very long because it'll just eat you up. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Alexa.
Thanks.
I will see you during the day shift now. Now, somebody go down and put my truck into the computer and get me into it. So, and remember, keep the shiny side up. And on to bigger and better news. Katie, how you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I am freaking awesome. You know why?
Awesome.
Freaking awesome. You know why?
Why?
Because I get to announce the drivers of the month.
Heck yeah.
So June drivers of the month for West Reefer, we got Bartholomew Ratner. He is the winner. Patrick Corrigan is the nominee. Our Midwest Reefer is Lynn Beckler, winner. Gary Garrison, nominee. Nicholas Southwell, nominee. And Gary was just in my office here yesterday, and we had a really good talk. Gary he's an old school hard runner. I call him a nervous Nelly. Gary, that's what I said. I said you're a nervous Nelly. Team winner, Patricia Carroll and Larry Dunster. Our Midwest Flatbed winner, Paul Heeman. Southern Flatbed winner, Robert Skillies. And our nominee was Bobby Hines. And our owner-operator lease purchase winner, Jerry Arthur. He's been with us for a long time. I just talked to him, I believe it was yesterday also. We had a really good conversation, and he was kind of struggling with some changes that were happening in the flatbed, but we talked it out, and he's been doing very well in the lease purchase program.
Did you see the flyer for the Southern A team?
The Southern A team. What is this Southern A team?
So the winner and nominee for Southern Flatbed, they're both Isaiah's drivers.
Okay.
And he made their own flyer to congratulate his team, and he was very excited for them.
I did not see that. Did you post that on the website?
I did not. He sent it to the drivers himself.
Well, I need to see it. So get
congratulate
it
them.
posted to the website
I'll show
because I
you.
want to see that because I see all that stuff. Okay. All right. Now let's announce Smart Drive bonus program winners. So for Smart Drive, we had 136 perfect 0 scores for the month. So that's really, really awesome, guys. 175 company drivers received a bonus, 13 owner operators. The average for the company driver side was 84.24 for a total of 14,741.85. And the average for the owner operator is 105.39 for a total of $1,370.05. So remember, on a Smart Drive, you have to have a score of 20 or under, and perfect zeros, 136 of them. Wow. I guarantee you I would not be getting a perfect zero if I was out there on the road full time.
Did you see your name on there?
No, my name was, I'm looking. I don't see my name on there. Maybe. I think I should go back over the road.
Your name is on there.
My name was, did you slide my name in there?
No, you're on my list.
Oh, I'm on your list?
You got a perfect zero last month.
Oh, wow.
You really did.
Where's my bonus? I actually ran probably 3,000 or 4,000 miles. I want my $3 bonus. Come on. All right. Scorecard bonus. We had 72 drivers receive a perfect 1,000. Congratulations, guys. Awesome job. 214 company drivers received a bonus totaling $49,014.93. Average $229.04. 34 owner operators received a bonus for an average of $260.50. Grand total, $8,856.89. So in total, Decker paid out in all bonuses out this month, $73,983.72. God, I party with that. Will you write? Can somebody, Don, write me that check, please? Just 1 month. Just 1 month. I want that check.
And our next month, we want to have it be 90,000.
90,000.
Because we beat 80,000.
Okay.
We need to beat 90,000.
All right, guys, did you hear that? Lisa, you need to pep talk everybody out there, okay? We need lots of selfies, all right? You guys work hard. Let's get that up there. Let's get over $90,000, all right? Thank you, everyone. Congratulations to all of you, and keep up the great job, and I will talk to you later. As always, thank you for listening to Inside the Triangle. Don't forget to subscribe to us on whatever platform you're listening on. That way you will know when the new episodes drop. And remember, submit your questions to podcast@deckermail.com and you could be featured on one of our upcoming episodes. The best way to do this is to create a voice memo on your smartphone, record your question, and email it to podcast@deckermail.com. Once again, thank you for listening. Stay driven to be the best.